So this is kind of interesting because I've been talking about this concept for a little bit now. And it's the fact that Microsoft has already signed off on the whole Android 11 update to the Surface Duo 1, but yet we don't have it yet. And my assumption was that the reason why is because simply Microsoft could not get it to work on a stable version on the Surface Duo 1. I said many times that if that's the case, then they need to create a beta program to go ahead and release it in small increments. Well, according to MS Power User, with the artist being Sir, it seems like it is actually not Microsoft at all. Now, this actually kind of is interesting because this is not the first time that Google is actually messing up. So right here it does say Zach Bowden and Daniel Rubino on the Windows Central podcast said that Microsoft is not to blame for no Android 11. Now, before you leave that comment down below, I'm going to say something. You guys are going to understand what I'm trying to say here. So apparently that Google has to certify the Android 11 update for it to go live on the Surface Duo 1, and because the holiday season, they're not doing it right now, and this getting delayed to January 2022. Now, I know I see the comment down below already. Well, that's just Microsoft lying to us. Microsoft's lying. They're not telling the truth. They don't want to do the update. Now, I normally would say, yeah, Microsoft with their track record probably could be lying, right? But this is actually not the first time we saw something get delayed because of Google. The Z Fold 3. This from right here, the Android 12 beta update was delayed because there was a problem with the Google Pay on this device. And again, they had to go ahead and go over to Google and get it fixed. Well, Google was a little bit slow on it, and it took 12 days to go ahead and get that fixed. And now the Android 12 final beta version is out on the Z Fold 3 because Google was a little bit slow on pushing it out and getting the fix done. This same concept now is with the Surface Duo 1, where Google seems to be a little bit slower on certifying this. And again, you gotta think it's the holiday season, right? Google has a lot of things on their plate right now. They're trying to worry about their own devices, worry about their stuff. And now Microsoft's like, hey, listen, we want to hit a deadline and push out Android 11 on this device. Can you certify this? And probably this is the last thing on Google's list right now. Probably in the orders of importance, this is the very, very bottom of that list, right? They don't really care about Android 11 on a Surface Duo 1, which isn't even in their device. So, again, as it says right here, but they claim the update is being held for certification at Google. The fact that both companies on holiday now means the update is most likely going to be delayed to January 2022. So, again, it kind of does suck because we're probably going to get this update early next month. And, you know, it just doesn't look good for Microsoft. I mean, they promise a deadline. And at the end of the day, it's kind of a weird concept because at the end of the day, it's like they have the money resources in a way to force this to happen, right? But at the same time, it is Google who has to go ahead and push this through. And we talked about this back in early December. They signed off on this update. Microsoft did. They pushed this update in early December. And the fact that Google still hasn't, certified it kind of is just on their part. And again, like I said, I'm not making this video saying, oh, poor Microsoft. They, are getting, fluffed over here. Because at the end of the day, Microsoft literally so many times could have pushed out more updates or fixed a lot more things, and it took everyone, bashing the Surface Duo 2 for them to even talk about Android 11 and the Surface Duo 1. The only reason this update's even a thing is because so many people said, I'm not buying the Surface Duo 2 if you can't give Android 11 on the Surface Duo 1. So now Microsoft felt kind of forced. They were backed in the corner and said, listen, we're going to get you this by the end of the year. And now Google's like, listen, Microsoft, we're not going to go out of our way to push this faster because you guys had a deadline. That you guys should have probably had this already Android 11 out on the Surface Duo 1 way before this. So, situation happens. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'm really interested. Mainly because, again, like I said, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, if this is the case and we're not going to get this to January of next year, Android 12L is coming out in March, right, of next year. So it's going to get really close to the point of, and I know this is not getting Android 12L, most likely Surface Duo 1, but it's getting to a point where if Microsoft was thinking about ever putting it on the Duo 2, you could also push on the Duo 1 at that exact same time period. But again, like I said, I digress, guys. If you did enjoy this video, hit the like, comment down below. See you guys next one. Peace out.